All right, what's up, y'all? Quick Wednesday afternoon live stream. Let's talk about it. So, Nick Sirianni was asked today whether or not he would bench Jalen Hurts. And yes, to me, it's crazy, but this is the part about Philly media. They're so damn predictable. They're so damn predictable. And when you literally look at the people that's calling for Jalen Hurts to be benched, and it's really these Peabody piece of shit dudes that never liked him from the beginning, right? Now, one person that did surprise me was Mike Quick. Mike Quick, who's the Eagles announcer, but I'm not surprised. I got other reasons I'm not going to say in the air why Mike would say that, but I'm not surprised because to me, Mike is one of those dudes. He's one of the good old boys. You know what I mean? But that's another topic for another day. But Nick Sirianni was asked. He was asked today, right? Would he bench Jalen Hurts? And here's what he said by way of WI.
He was winning by a lot.
Wrong one. I'm going to get to that one next. Let's get to it.
Jalen, definitely your starter Sunday?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there a possibility later this season, if he continues to struggle, that you can make a change at the quarterback spot?
No, I think that's ridiculous. I think, Jalen Hurts, I know every time I go out in that field with Jalen Hurts as our quarterback, we have a chance to win the game. And that's something that's been proven. We've won a lot of football games. And again, we don't ever go into something and assign. This is a team game. This is the most ultimate team game. So when you win together as a team, you lose together as a team. It's never just one thing. I kind of said that, last week or the week before with Kevin, the same deal. And so I know every time I every time I walk out in that field and Jalen Hurts is the starting quarterback, I have so much confidence that we can win every game and any game that we play that we're in.
You tell me.
Right. That's just easy. That this town is so ridiculous, but they're so predictable because it's so easy for us to know what they're going to talk about next. I said it. They're going to talk about benching Jalen Hurts. I was listening. I'm going to give a shout out to Inside the Birds. Inside the Birds is the best platform in Philadelphia when it comes to analyzing film and breaking down, analyzing the game around the Philadelphia Eagles. No hot takes, no biased guys on there, no guys that got envy of Jalen Hurts. They're not even Eagles fans, but they just break down the film. Greg Cosell, Adam Kaplan, and I think his name was, I forget the other guy's name, but no disrespect. They just break down raw film. And what Greg Cosell was saying that he saw some good things. Greg Cosell said it wasn't as bad as it looked. And that's what I got from the Philadelphia Eagles game. It wasn't as bad as it looked. Jalen Hurts' play wasn't really that bad for real, when you really think about it. And the fact that he still had the team in position to win, and we probably should have won. I hate to say that, but we probably should have won. If his $30 million receiver catches the ball, we win that game probably. Or at least we win the game because our defense is definitely going to stop him, right? When I look at the game, I see, and then even Greg Orlowski, he was speaking, and he was talking about on a comeback route, any quarterback would throw that. The ball that went over AJ's head, not even over his head, it was in his hands. You catch, it was about right here. And he pulled his hands out the way. He didn't want to get hit, right? I'm going to get to your comment in 1 second. I'm leaving it on the screen. So it wasn't really that bad. The pros, the professionals, the Hall of Fame quarterbacks have nothing but glaring great things to say about Jalen. It's only the people who have other problems with Jalen that goes outside of football that have the negative things to say. Should he be benched? That's ridiculous. As much games as this man has won, as much as he has meant to this city, should he be benched? Come on, man. That's just a fake ass Howard Stern take. Let me read my sister's thing real quick. Dominique Mason. I listened to the arena on the game too for an unbiased opinion. And they also gave me a different way to look at last game. The craziest thing is we are in these games playing so terrible. Absolutely. Listen to Greg Cosell inside the Birds. Listen to him. And this is what we need to take, because these are people that are unbiased, and we're biased as well. But you got people that are biased the other way, that no matter what, even when the Eagles are winning, they still were attacking them, right? Jonathan Harvey. Nick needs to be benched in truthfulness. If Jalen throws 2 picks against the Raiders and loses, the voices to bench him will be louder. We're not losing to the Raiders. We're not losing to the Raiders, for one. But yeah, if it does, it'll be there. And I was at a point in the game, I'm like, all right, you might have to pull him. But I seen the way Jalen bounced back and put us in position. Like, he didn't fold under the pressure. It was just an unfortunate game. And since they haven't been doing it all year, there was a little rust there. But going forward, and then what's going to happen? We beat the Raiders, they're going to say, it's just the Raiders. We beat the Commanders, they're going to say, just the Commanders. When we already proven that we can beat playoff teams, but this is just what it's going to be until they get the quarterback that they desire to have. And for people calling for Tanner McKee, just think about it for a minute. What the hell has he proven? What has he proven? That he can go in there and do anything against a competent team, especially a playoff defense. Think about that for a minute. Let me go to my sister's comment. Dominique Mason also talked about how the RPO at the end wasn't a good call either, and the OC can't use talent in their best ways. We need someone to amplify what players are good. Absolutely, it wasn't. It wasn't. I mean, you pound a rock. If I'm the coach there, I'm pounding a rock. Maybe I take a safe shot, and then I'm more than comfortable. You play to win, obviously, and I think that 10 out of 10 quarterbacks make that throw. The man just got his hand up in the last minute, and the guy caught it. That shit usually don't really happen like that, right? It's the throw I would have made. If I'm the quarterback, I'm making that throw. But unfortunately, he had somebody in his face, so he couldn't put on what he wanted to put on the ball because the offensive line was playing like shit, even though they played a little bit better last night. So we gotta. Everybody's lined up. You got people in the division. Everybody's happy. They're excited to see us fall because we beat them. We beat the Commanders. We beat the Cowboys. We beat the Giants. So they want to see us fall. I get it. I want to see them fall too. I gloat in watching the Commanders get blanked. I'm happy to see the Commanders lose. I'm happy to see the Cowboys lose. I'm elated to see the Giants lose. But yeah, and that RPO, you ain't even been doing an RPO like that. Hand the ball off to Saquon, right, and take a high percentage pass. In the back of the end zone or something. It's a lot of other things you could do besides the RPO, but I'm not going to put that on the offensive coordinator. I'm going to put that on the defensive player just making a good play. Right? So, yes, it's ridiculous to think that Tanner McKee could run this offense any better. First of all, he's not going to be able to get anywhere when the pass rush. And then, remember, people think the defense is just going to play the Eagles different now. Now they're definitely not going to be able to run the ball, and they're going to blitz the shit out of him. And he's going to throw interceptions. They're not going to win as much. He's going to get sacked way more. So, no, it's a bad idea to put Tanner in. I resent that. Yeah, no matter how Jalen plays, it's a bad idea to put him. Now, if he throws 4 interceptions again, you got to do what you got to do, which I don't foresee that. I think he's going to play way cleaner. And my thing to Jalen is keep fucking flinging it, bro. Fuck these haters. Keep slinging that shit, dog. Keep slinging it. Fuck them. That's my advice. Let me go here because I ain't got a lot of time on this stream today. Cameron was talking about AJ Brown. I want to address this and get up out of this.
Or he had 100-yard game or didn't have going downhill since he been talking. They was winning, whether they was winning by a lot or a little, or he had 100-yard game or didn't have a 100-yard game, talking about AJ Brown. But since he been talking, that's what happens. Sometimes you put that juju in the air, and it comes back to haunt your team. We know this is all world when he's on point and he's happy and so on and so forth. But to me, this started at the end of last season and the beginning of this season. You know that them cameras is going to be on you when you're reading. No disrespect, whether you're reading a comic book, the Bible, whatever he's reading, you know that they're going to pay attention to you when you're doing this on the sidelines. And ever since he put this in the air, the Eagles haven't been playing good. But like Arabia said, it's such a terrible division, which her team is in, that it doesn't even matter. The Eagles are still going to win the division, most likely, unless a miracle happens. Shit been going downhill since.
And this is the honest to God truth. No matter how you want to slice the pie. I don't know what it was, but like I just always, even though he people saying he's right and it looks like he's right, but he didn't have to come out in public and say anything. Just let the chips fall where they may. And I think guys in the locker room were pissed off at AJ because of that. You know, I really do. You know, Jonathan Harvey, don't lose hope, brother. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope, because there was some positive things from that offense. Now, if we lose to the Raiders, we don't deserve to beat anybody. We deserve to lose out for the rest of the season, and it may have to take that. I don't see that happening. You got to go out there and blow them boys. If it's a close game, it's a loss, in my opinion. But we'll get there. We got time to get there Sunday, you know. And but like I was saying, what Cameron was saying, bad juju. It's just you don't do that. And all the clowns who kept saying, "Oh, it's going to ignite the locker room. It's going to, you know, somebody needs to say it." It didn't change a fucking thing. It made things worse. That's why AJ needs to be more composed. And if you're going to say something, you're going to scream and flip tables, do that shit behind the scenes when the camera's not around. You wanted to do that shit in front of the media and on social media so you can feel validated. That's not what men do. That's what women do. That's some bitch shit. And I'll stand on it. I love AJ. He's a hell of a player. But then you cry for the football, and my man delivers it to you on a platter, and you drop it 3 times, dog, in one game. And then one time, the guy was holding his arm. Like, the NFL is just horrible, bro. The guy's holding his arm. Nobody sees it. They got all the cameras in the world. The one time is, you know, the ball's right here. You catch that. Muscle man. You scared of getting hit, muscle man? And the other time, you got to lay out for that ball, like Jason Avant said in the beginning of the game. And the other one, you know, at the end zone, you had 2 chances to catch it. You had 2 chances to catch the football. Now, the guy had your arm. He made a good play on the ball, but we in the weight room, dog. We in the weight room. You swole Batman. But I understand football, and I understand that sometimes in football, the ball just don't bounce your way. I understand that. Even in basketball, you make the perfect shot and it hits the back of the rim and it goes in and out. But these things should have been cleaned up already. So I'm not going to, it just seemed, I'm not going to say Cameron's 100% right, but I always was with AJ just shutting the hell up, bro. Just shutting up, because now we're featuring you in the offense. And it may not be true, but it looks like now, since we've been featuring you and not Smitty, we've been losing. We need to go back to our brand of football, our style of football. Jalen Hurts almost 300 yards passing, 250. We lose 40 passes. Let's go back to what we're good at, what we're great at, and stay doing that. And when we need to take the shots, like we did, when we took our shots, when we beat the Commanders, we took our shots selectively. When we beat Kansas City, we took our shots selectively. Let's go back to being a strategic offense. A strategic offense, man. So, yes, I do think that indirectly it affected a lot of things. AJ going into public like that. And even it wasn't even a media thing. It was like the little shit, like the book on the sideline shit, the talking to Rhonda, and the little messages he's putting out after he, you know, we have a big game. Your quarterback has a perfect passer rated game. You talk about using me, but not using me. Like, this is women shit. This is women shit. And you let them, and then the problem is you allow the media now to attack your quarterback. And your quarterback still got your back. Another thing I want to talk about is the drama between AJ and Jalen. Maybe it was something there, but it's overhyped, yo. The media took that shit and ran with it. Them dudes is good, man. Them dudes is good. And I fully expect this Eagles team to bounce back. I don't give a fuck who we play. I fully expect us to bounce back. And all you haters that I see, stay the fuck on the other side when we bounce back. Eagles brother, let's read my brother's comment. I've never seen, let me take this off the screen. I've never seen an MVP QB being asked to be benched. Nobody asking for players like Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, or Patrick or Dak to be benched when they had their struggles. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's correct. It's correct. RJ Fletcher, I haven't listened to no media because it'll drive me crazy. I haven't either. I listen to select ones, but we got to do a job this week is our job. And we're resilient people, man. Eagles fans are the most resilient. You're not going to turn us on our team. You're not going to turn us on our quarterback, right? So I'm not. I'm certain people. I'm keep catching them on Twitter, and some of these people I feel like punching them in their fucking face. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really feel like punching some of these people in their face, but I have to be emotional and an adult, and say, okay, this is why people are doing this. They're getting paid, and they might even feel a certain way about it. But go back to Eagles brother 92. Appreciate the comment, RJ. It's like, come on, bro. It's like only in Philadelphia would this happen. I even heard people in DC, even at least one beat writer or whatever the hell he is, saying they should trade Jaden Daniels because he's injury prone and trade him right now because so it's like this is what comes with the territory, being a quarterback, especially a black quarterback in the city of Philadelphia. If he was in Houston or any other one of those cities, they would not be talking about benching your Super Bowl MVP quarterback that took you to 2 Super Bowls. If Jalen Hurts falls off the cliff right now, he's still the best quarterback in Eagles fucking history right now. He took us to 2 Super Bowls. People still saying the man can't throw when they see him throwing every week. Like my man's not entitled to have a bad game or two. He's not entitled to go through a rough stretch. Everybody goes through rough stretches in life, in sports, at your job. Everybody goes through it. So we're not falling for the bullshit. Go listen to Greg Cosell. Go listen to Dan Orlowski. Go listen to people who are actually around the game, in the game. Listen, pay close attention to the people that are asking him to be benched. They look like fucking Nazis. The dude on WIP looks like a fucking Nazi. They never got nothing good to say about Jalen Hurts. Ever, ever, ever. They always find something negative to say. Always, always, always. My man Dion, was it Mr. Lewis? The saying, you gotta work hardest twice. Excuse me. The saying, we gotta work twice as hard just to get as far. Absolutely, it's the truth. You gotta be perfect. He gotta do everything perfectly to be accepted. But we already got the ring, man. Ring me. Jaden Daniels ain't got a ring. Dak ain't got a ring, right? None of these other Josh Allen ain't got no ring, right? Lamar ain't got no ring. Herbert ain't got no ring. Can I keep going? These boys ain't got no rings. The one they said that couldn't do it. They said he'll never be able to do it, ever. He'll never be able to get a ring playing like that. He can't throw. He's noodle arm. He got it throwing the football. When they took away his best running threat, he got it throwing the football. When Washington came in talking all that shit, we're going to hit him like a running back. 55 on a fucking head, sent them back to DC packing. Let's go, man. Let's go. Eagles brother 92. Thank you for asking us to ignore the media about the last game. It has been the best decision for mental health. I'm telling you, yo, fuck them niggas, man. Fuck them niggas, man. Don't listen to them. Yo, it's a plenty of other good people to listen to out here, man. Inside the Birds, Lord Brunson, Tone the Shield, Simone, it's a lot of good platforms. Philly 500, Philly Mike. It's a lot of good platforms you listen to that's going to give you that real. Hello, all. I will say AJ had an opportunity and he missed his opportunities. Watch Jalen since Alabama, and I know what's coming. He's different. They know it. They mad. Absolutely. Real TV. Absolutely. We already know what's coming. These boys is about to ball out. Saquon is pissed. AJ is pissed. Devontae, we got some fucking studs on our team. All-American studs, bro. Every last one of them dudes, all-American studs, man. Studs. They're going to go out there, and I won't be surprised if they I ain't going to say it, bro. I ain't going to say it, bro. Darnell Williams, if they bench Hurts, they will lose him. I've seen clowns say he's Trent Dilfer, went to a Super Bowl. They'll never like him. They'll never like him. RJ Fletcher, we definitely going to bounce back. And as far and say we going deep in the playoffs and going on a run, I could see it. I haven't seen it Monday night. We almost there, yo. Word, I seen it too. I'm like, yo, we almost back to that. It almost reminded me of the game against Washington. Like the way we was flinging it, we almost there, yo. We that close. It was just the ball just didn't bounce our way. Since when does AJ drop 3 passes? Since when does Jalen throw interceptions or turn the ball over? It's an anomaly. It's the same thing that like Washington last year. It kind of reminds me of that game, the 5 turnover game, right? How at the end they won the game, but we at the end, remember they won with a walk-off touchdown. We was in position to do it, but we didn't get a chance to do it. It kind of reminds me of that. Dank Bergen. Yeah, Top Billing. I forgot Top Billing, another content creator. Yep, I forgot about that. Jersey Murph. Shout out to him. I'll be checking some of his videos out too. There's a lot. There's probably people I ain't even named too. There's a lot of people out there that make great content. You ain't got to listen to the WIPs or the other small hat medias. You ain't got to listen because they all got an agendas. They got agendas that they trying to push. And they bring people on their platform that are known racists, people on their platform that are known haters, people that have platform that are known sexist. When you see that, I mean, I get it. You guys go listen to who you want to listen to, but just know what their agenda is going to be, no matter who they bring on the platform. Just know that. And I like John McMullen. I do like John McMullen. I was watching him when he was on doing ESPN, something on ESPN. You know, but I don't like the host. I don't like the host over there. I'm sorry. I don't like that guy. I don't like him. And I'll tell him that to his face. You know, but as far as it's a lot of good people, but please check out Inside the Birds. Greg Cosell, their breakdown of the game. Adam Kaplan. I keep forgetting the other dude's name, bro. Go check their breakdown. They said Greg Cosell said the game wasn't as bad as you think. He said, don't look at the pile up number of turnovers. Look at each individual turnover and how it happened. And if once you get to that, you'll see, oh, okay, I see what he's saying. I see what he's talking about. I see it. And that's how I kind of broke it down. I'm like, hold on, this one bounced off his hand. This one, Smitty slipped, right? It's been so many. Yo, it's been so bad that I swear I had a nightmare about that shit that night, bro. I had a nightmare about Jalen throwing that interception at the I thought we had that game, dog. I'm watching the game with my son. I'm like, this shit's over. I was like, we get past the 50. It's over. Let me read this. Let me get about it. I love how AJ had Jalen back. Yeah, I love that, man. That made me feel very, very hopeful. That made me kind of wash away all like the how I'm feeling about AJ. Cause he's like, yo, like he like my man. He's seen his brother down, bro. He's seen his brother about to die. And he's seen his brother like, yo, I'm putting my faith in you, man. Fuck it. AJ, I got you, dog. And he dropped it. You see the way Jalen threw that ball like he was throwing a Nerf ball. It was like he just knew AJ was going to catch it. Everybody just knew he was going to catch it. And he dropped it. Yo, we about to come back with a vengeance. I can't wait, bro. I'm going to be talking my shit. We about to come back with a vengeance, y'all. Thank Berg gang, the one he threw to the lineman, he didn't see him and tried to get it to AJ. Yeah, he was trying to force him. He was trying to force it. Because the play before that, if you remember, AJ was open over the middle. So he probably told himself, damn, next time I'm going to throw it to him. So, yo, man, like, they got each other's back, yo. They got each other's back. When you brothers, man, ain't too much is going to be able to come in between you. You're going to have rifts. You're going to have fights. You're going to have disagreements, but it's nothing, not too much is going to be able to come in between you. But with that being said, I have to go. Yo, I wish I can rap with y'all all day. Yo, we're going to keep doing these live streams, man. We're going to keep on pumping out this content. Just hit 1,000 subscribers last week. Thanks to y'all. And, again, we're going to be loaded up. I'm very disappointed in Mike Quick. saying that Jalen should be benched. But maybe I'll talk about that later. But y'all have a good day. Hit the like on the video. Hit the thumbs up on the video, please. We got 34 people in the building. Let's get 34 likes. And you know, appreciate it. Tiffany Simpson came across your videos and love your content. I just subscribed to your channel. Go Birds. Absolutely, man. Go Birds, man. Fly, Eagles, fly. We riding all the way. We riding, baby. We riding, baby. We riding till the wheels fall off and even after. I've been an Eagles fan my whole life. I'm never going to stop. Ever, ever, ever. I'm totally behind my quarterback. I love the guy. He's going to bounce back, bro. And we need to stay behind him. We need to stay behind our quarterback and give him support at this point in time, man. So I don't know if they're going, they meet with the media today, but I think they are back at practice today. So let's get this week moving, bro. Let's get this week moving. It's your boy. Oh, I'm out of here. Peace.